The old Swano Mick here. There's the old F350. She's 1978 model. She's in bloody good condition actually, in very good condition. The cab's got absolute next stuff all rust in it, and she's a pretty tight old girl. Has just had new bearings put in the diff, crown wheel and pinion bearings, and set up. And yeah, she's a good old girl. It's bloody, look at that for a backdrop, would you? Look at that for a backdrop. Listen to that 351 idle away there. Mighty, mighty Cleveland. Mighty engine. Just got a little bit of degreaser on a bit of an area here, but no, it's a good old vehicle. Heavy duty. Actually quite good to drive. Steers very well. They're not really, the steering's, you've got a fair bit of you know, lock to lock. There's a lot of winds. It's not power steering on this old deer, but if you look at it, it rides good in the front. Back end's fairly rigid because of it's an F350, so they're built to carry weight, but and the jewels and all that, but it steers good and it rides good, and it's got a big bench seat in the front, which is actually a big long bench seat right across the width of the cabin. Very comfortable. It's a cloth seat. It's been reupholstered obviously, but not a bad old vehicle at all. I don't know how long I'll keep it for, because I've got my Sami, and this was going to do a bit of work with this thing here, but I looked, to be dead honest with you, the tractor's a lot easier. And in America apparently the ones with the square, the rectangle headlights are worth more, like this. I didn't realise that. I probably prefer the round headlights, but the actual rectangle headlights have actually grown on me a bit. I was thinking of getting a bull bar on it, but I won't bother. But no, it's a good old vehicle. It's got a steel tray on it with a wooden floor. Just a heavy duty old truck. I'm going to leave it at that. From McCarley Ridge. A little bit breezy this afternoon. Apparently we're coming into about 3 or 4 days rain, they said, in New South Wales. Well, I'm pretty well on the border, so yeah, but I'm down here doing a bit of work at the moment. I was down in here clearing a bit more stuff the other day, down in there. I ended up pushing this messmate. Oh, that actually, there, I don't think I can use that. I've actually got to, I've pretty well cleared that up. That's going to have a fire through it, and I've got that pushed down to nearly to where I want it. I would like to come in through below this lantana that's all been sprayed. The next door neighbour sprayed that out for me. Done a bit of mowing for him, and he done a bit of spraying for me, so that worked well. Going to drop that little triple barrel eucalypt there. That's all just grown out of a stump. And down here, I'd like to try and get in under that there, but I've actually started pushing a few fire breaks in down over the side here, down off my southern boundary track, and it's coming up pretty good. It's bloody steep down there, but just reversing, going down forward and reversing back, so just nice and steady in low range. So, you know, things are happening fairly slowly, so that's all good. But this here doesn't probably look very steep, but it's quite steep down over here. But down where I was on the tractor, not yesterday, on Monday, it's a lot steeper. It's probably about as steep as you probably want to take a four-wheel drive tractor, I think. But it's got good grip on this decomposed granite here. So, you know, I don't do stupid things. I'm always fairly well measured on anything I do, so certainly not putting myself and the tractor in danger. But yeah, so I cleaned up a little bit more here the other day. I'll probably drop that dead tree down there right down, because the rest of them I'm not worried about, because they all look pretty good, and plus get a good view of the mountains. But yeah, there she is idling away. Look at the dear old girl. Geez, I tell you what, they made vehicles if you could keep the rust out of them. Bloody old things are that basic and that easy to keep running, it's unbelievable. But I'm going to leave it at that. That's enough for me. That's nearly 5 minutes. Seems to go awful quick when I start waffling. Swano Mick out. You all have a lovely afternoon.